Hey guys, so today I have Coverado seat covers. I'm going to do a product review of these very quickly just to kind of show you all what they're about. So what these are breathable, easy to clean, waterproof, leatherette seat covers. And I got this red and black because it looks menacing. It looks absolutely fantastic. So first of all, let me start with the install process. You get instructions and you get all the materials you need to put these in. Now this is a universal kit, so this isn't specially made for this vehicle here. We have my dad's 2018 Honda Civic, but we got it on pretty nicely, especially the front. I think the front's about probably a 9.5 out of 10 just in terms of the fitment. The only thing is these are smaller headrests, so the headrest covers themselves are pretty big, so they're just a little overlap here. But I mean, you basically clip them in, the actual covers themselves around the headrest, and then you have chucks, hooks, all of that, so you can actually get these on secure, and you can still get to all of your controls to adjust the seat and all of that. And if you have a power seat, it goes right before you can use those buttons. That's where the cutoff is, and just a great product. Let me just put it that way. So for the front seats, pretty easy to install because, you know, most front seats are made pretty similarly. Just some are wider than others, but pretty much the same overall design. And then we do have seat covers, or excuse me, seat back pockets on both of those, which is a great thing to add on there. You wouldn't expect to get that there. And here, with how the design is, because it goes over the top there, you still have space for your side airbags to work if you were ever to need those. And again, the front two fit on pretty much perfectly. The back, not so much, but I mean, the seats in the Honda Civic are they're like one piece, so they're a pain to really get right. But we got that right side pretty good for the most part. And again, it makes the look of the car that much more clean, in my opinion. But let me show you how we kind of put those in. So this right side, the reason that looks so good is we were actually able to get the hooks and everything that you use. My dad actually used bungee cords, which is not in the package you get, but it was just easier for him to use and he had them laying around. So the hardest thing about these is just for the back, getting through, depending on how your seat's made, getting through the back, because you have to hook this through to the other side of the seat cover itself. So the seat cover, you have those two straps at the bottom, you have to hook that up here. Now this actually worked out pretty well because we were able to run through the material that's holding the seats together. As you can see, that's metal there. But on this left side here, first of all, we have an amp on this side, so it was hard to kind of get that through, but also just how the material's made behind the seat. It's a process for this car in particular, but this is a universal fit again, so not really that big a deal. But how the seat's made here, like there's a piece that we didn't put on to go on this middle headrest, just because most vehicles don't have a middle headrest in the middle, but since this one does, the one that came with it didn't fit it right. So we could get it to work nicely, but it's been hot outside and we don't really have a place to work on these, but at least not yet. We're gonna try and get one here shortly. But I mean, the material's fantastic in my opinion. I like the fit. Again, for the back seat, I wouldn't even necessarily need it because the front looks good. I don't usually put seat covers on my back seats anyway, because I'm usually the only person that's in the car, probably 80–90% of the time. But again, I like how they did the design. I like how easy it is to put on the front in particular. And really just depends on how much work you want to put in, if you want to do it 100% correctly, or you can just kind of halfway do it, or do like we did with the bungee cords, and you'll still have a pretty good secure seat cover here. And it's just, again, the material is absolutely beautiful. It looks good, feels great. And again, having it be breathable, easy to clean, all of that. And then of course you get a warranty as well. It's a great product if you need seat covers. My dad in particular, he's got a hole over there from the older cloth seats. This has about 100,000 miles, a little over. So just where he's a little rough on the driver's seat, the cloth and material, all of that's starting to show a few holes. So this just gives it a fresh, clean look, makes it look brand new. And again, it's a beautiful product, especially in this red and black here. So I want to thank Coverado for reaching out and allowing me to review this. Definitely recommend getting it, especially if you have a vehicle that fits this perfectly. Now again, with this being a universal fit, it's not 100% perfect fit, but it does fit for the most part. And there's a package that the seat covers come in, which is a nice touch. And with it being universal, I actually have a couple cars that this will fit. It won't fit my Mach-E here or this Volvo, but it'll fit a couple other vehicles that we have in the fleet. But instructions are there. Again, this is the middle part, just how the middle headrest is, because it's not removable. It doesn't fit perfectly on there, but again, I want to thank Coverado, and this is for a 2018 Honda Civic, and I'll catch you all on the next one.